Hello, love. Beautiful day, beautiful soul. And welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. And I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find the facts about me and the services I provide on my website, located in the title of this live, raw, real, unfiltered, unedited, deprogrammed, unscripted, sugar-free broadcast, because the only thing I'm sugarcoating around here is these nails. And if you want to get yours done with me, go to the website so you can learn more about how to make that happen. And the following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. After these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So it's a beautiful, sunny Saturday morning here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm so happy to be here to do what we do again. We're starting off with the PNQ Oracle. Today we have an alien with no bomb. An alien with no bomb. It's a friendly, we have a friendly. When the alien with no bomb comes up, this is a friendly energy that's presenting in our experience. And so we'll find out more about that. The dominant energy today is the devil. So Capricorn energy is on the table. The devil does talk about desire of the flesh, desire for physical satisfaction, okay? That can be in a higher vibration. This is having a lot of what you want and not feeling guilty about having it. In a lower vibration, this could be extreme guilt about what you have, or how you've attained it. Okay. We also have sacred geometrics coming out as the energy for today from the Pleiadian Oracle. Let's see what the book says about sacred geometrics. It's card number 37. So that's Empress and Chariot energy. So this is about for your value, for your worth, to create what you want. And you've got the overcoming and moving beyond challenges, obstacles, and limitations. At the core foundation of your earthly matter, behind microscopic and subatomic particles, rest the building blocks of all our universe and the magic that is sacred geometry. These geometrics are mathematically perfect in structure and facilitate for the creation to construct itself. Oftentimes, these sacred geometric designs can be found imposed on Earth farm fields by star allies to serve as gentle reminders to humanity of their true star nature. Not necessary by us Pleiadians, but many of our allies who share this wisdom. Going deeper into these codes laid on Earth reveal new technology, messages, and transmissions of universal knowledge when explored from the encoded perspective. Staring at sacred geometrics in meditative gaze or visualizing them in your mind can often activate certain nerve endings and increase one's ability to connect with the greater multidimensional components of our universe. In essence, they are powerful tools that bridge you into unity consciousness from a scientific, mental, and molecular level. The card of sacred geometrics arrives when your star family of light is requesting for you to explore more deeply into the foundation of all matter. Now is a good time to look into numerology, sacred geometrics, and activate your scientific mind to understand at the core level this mathematical perfection of the universe. This card may also relate for you to look into the numbers of a contract, use logic to solve a problem, pay attention to certain numbers in your daily life, and be more analytical to a current life situation. Weigh the pros and cons of the situation and trust that logic too serves an important purpose at this time in your life. Be a being of balance. Sacred science, numbers, unity codes, analytical mind, apply logic and common sense. All right, so logic to solve a problem stands out to me as I do that reading there. So logic to solve a problem. Let's see where you are on the enchanted map of life at this time. Where are we on the enchanted map of life in this experience? It says follow the leader. Follow the leader. It's card number 40, Emperor and the Fool energy. It's like I hear take charge, and you can go anywhere you want to. Okay, stand in your authority, and you could go anywhere you want to. All right, follow the leader. Every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. Upright, you're being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery in the adventure of your life. The experience of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it. By being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There's another great message here as well. Look to those with great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then in turn have more to offer. In reversed, the follow the leader card offers a gentle push to get up and take the lead. In a relationship or partnership, be the one to voice what must be said. Muster your courage and speak your needs aloud. Affirm what you like and what you feel. Don't just hope for someone else to fix the problems you see. If your inquiry is about a career or project, you must take the initiative to draw up a proper plan. If it's about a personal relationship, you must be clear about your intentions and desires. Boldly begin a discussion about how things really are and how to make the situation work for the highest good of all. Do this as soon as possible. You may be pleasantly surprised by the result. So you have leadership abilities through experiences that you have wisdom. And you being called to step up, okay, to take the lead, speaking out your truth, okay, and apply logic in this situation in order to find solutions to whatever's presenting at this time. Let's get a word of clarity for overall guidance. Really just flying out like that. It says study. Study. This card always reminds me of the Hierophant. So it's talking about, how can you take what you know and apply it to the experience for the best possible outcome. So let's go into the Heart and Hands Tarot and see what is the tarot message coming out for us today. That's the deck I decided to work with. I've also decided that I wanted to work with the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. So we'll shuffle them both up to get some messages a little bit more in detail, yeah? Or maybe a lot more in detail, depending on how much comes through. But what we do know is there is organization in this universe, okay? With the Devil card come up, this would be an opportunity that is presenting itself to clear some energies that have made you feel stuck, confined, restricted, unable to move, okay? Somebody here could totally be addressing an obsession, an addiction, or a connection that feels addictive or obsessive, okay? And somebody here, the devil card also talks to me about fears, false evidence appearing real, lies and deception. Okay. So are you facing a situation that feels like you can't do what you feel you need to do? Okay. Are you in some fear? Okay. Is fear coming up as a friendly is approaching? As a friendly approach is here, you have an alien. This is somebody who is very different and unique, but there's no bomb here. This person is not a threat. Okay, there are no threats here. With follow the leader, speak about what your needs. Somebody here is simply, you have a difficult time speaking about your needs. You could be finding it easier to express it to others who are not immediately involved in the situation about what you need, but you could talk to the other people all you want to until you talk to the person who is on your mind. It's really not going to matter too much, I heard. You got to talk to the one who is on your mind on the other side of the table in this experience. If you've got some worries, some fears, some concerns, some needs that need to be met. Okay. The devil is this card of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So, like I said, physical desires, physical, the feeling fulfillment of physical needs. The devil also talks to me about a connection that comes in to make you aware of your own shadow aspects. So, in that case, this alien with no bomb is a friendly coming in, but are you being triggered? If there's a card that says triggered, it could totally be the devil card saying triggered. Okay. But whoever is saying this, presenting it, they may be different. They may have a different approach, but they're a friendly ultimately. Okay. Somebody here is triggered, I hear, by another person's wealth, success, and physical abundance. Okay. Somebody here is triggered because another person is happy. Are you the alien with no bomb? Are you the one who is so unique and different? And I'm picking up on an energy for you where, like, you're generally happy, and that triggers some people. Like, you generally come in with a positive energy, and then people could be triggered by you. I also see that in this, because you're showing up as the alien with no bomb and you're grounded, the black and red in the picture of the alien with no bomb is giving me grounded, stable, and secure. Okay, knowing what you want, where you're at, confident in yourself, in your life, in the unfolding of that, and your ability to attain on this plane. Okay, all of these things. You draw others in. The devil card talks about drawing other people in. But I'm also hearing now, but are they drawn in by who and what you truly are, or are they drawn in by their personal perspective of you? Personal perspective is a big thing. You know, it's actually the reason why we fall in love, because we have a perspective about a person. Okay, we have a viewpoint about a person. Have you fallen in love and fallen out of love before? Because in that case, you had the experience where your perspective has changed, okay, about a person as you've interacted with them. That happens every day, right? Maybe not to each one of us every day, but it's happening somewhere every day on this physical plane. Okay, so we're going to get started with our reading here. The first cards that fell off the decks, we're going to pull them off the top. So let's get into this. We have in this situation the Chariot coming out with abundance. Look at you. I told you, somebody here, you are the one. You are safe. You are secure. Your abundance, your prosperity is on point. Okay, the Chariot. Now you can overcome challenges and difficulties. Okay, the Chariot and abundance. Okay. Yeah, you're taking the initiative to drive the vehicle of your life ahead. You're keeping a positive mindset. You're materializing exactly what you want. You're in gratitude. You're in bliss. And this is helping you bypass any obstructions, obstacles, delays, anything that was feeling held back. Yeah, you're overcoming all that. And making progress, moving ahead, advancing in the path of life. Let's see what's the opportunity presenting itself at this time. The crossing energy is the Hermit. and self-indulgence. Okay. So you're asking yourself, is it okay for me to indulge in this, whatever this devil card energy that's presenting itself at this time? And so for some, I'm hearing, is your worthiness coming into question? Are you having so much abundance here that now you begin to question your worthiness of this? Okay. Are you having so much attention, love, good times? You're starting to question your worthiness. Okay. I see a Cancer person who is in their abundance being confronted by a person who is a Virgo, who is ready to heal. They're saying, how did you heal the abundance within yourself? How did you become so abundant? How did you find your path of abundance? Somebody here, this person is looking for their own abundance. Some of you are experiencing abundance and it's triggering a healing of your self-worth. Let's see what you're standing on, what's below you. You have the Ace of Swords and girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. It's like as you speak it into existence, I see a powerful materialization energy where it's like you're able to materialize on the physical plane really quickly. And it's like you have conversations with your people, with the girl talk card, speaking your truth, what you truly wish and desire, and not what you don't wish and desire, which is most of our tendency. When somebody asks, what do you want? Well, most tendencies have been to speak exactly at what I don't want is, and then go from there. But in this case, this is somebody who is able to identify their truth, okay, and speak from a place of authenticity and use logic to solve an issue. Somebody here, you've been single for a while, and as you're embracing your singleness, your abundance is working on full speed ahead mode. And it's an opportunity for you to sit in self-appreciation right now. Let's see what's behind you. You have the Ace of Cups. There it is. I love, and not today. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call a person, boundaries, and still angry. So in what's behind you, you applied self-love so that you didn't have to. This not today card right now is looking like somebody who's at a buffet sees, let's say liver, because they see liver on the buffet, but they say, I don't like liver. And out of self-love allows themselves to not pick up the liver and put it on their plate. In life, this is like, I love myself enough to not deal with this low vibrational, unhealthy situation. I'm going to apply my boundaries here. Beautiful. And that's what brought you into this energy of abundance and self-indulgence so powerfully in this beautiful way. This coming out right here. You're standing on your truth, honey. You're overcoming challenges and obstacles. We're so proud of you. The other thing is, like, before you make choices, I see that you self-reflect. I see that you look at your emotional body. You're like, well, how do I really feel about this? Is this what I really want? Opportunities present themselves all the time, I hear, but when they do, you recognize now that not every opportunity is going to delight you. You've come to a point where you realize, like, not every opportunity is for you to accept. So there's somebody here who's realizing, like, there are certain opportunities that come into your life and they're perfect for you to reject. That's an empowering state of being. When you finally realize, like, I don't have to accept any old thing. Just because it presents itself, I don't have to say yes. I can say no. Somebody here has learned to say no. No, thank you. Not today. No, thank you. If somebody's learned to say no. I heard without explanation. That could trigger the heck out of people. When you just say no, I have a friend of mine. She's a decent friend. And, she wanted to hang out, and I just told her no. And I didn't really offer explanation. I just said, no, thank you. And the next time I saw her, I was so happy to see her. It had been a while. I was ready to be out. And probably about 2 or 3 weeks later. And her first thing she said was like, I thought you were so mad at me. I didn't think you were going to be happy to see me. I'm like, girl, why? Oh, and immediately I saw when I said, girl, why? It's like, oh, because I told you no. She's like, yeah, I thought you were mad at me. I'm like, it's funny how we get so attached and emotionally disturbed because somebody else says no. And so that energy is here. Somebody here, you've said no. Yeah, you have said no to somebody. They didn't like it very much. It triggers somebody. Let's see what's above you. Yeah, the Empress. And the Empress is coming out with the Phoenix. Ooh. Mm-hmm. So the Empress and the Phoenix. The Empress, Taurus and Libra energy, talking about self-worth, self-value, self-love, the power to create. I see in your mind you're focused on creating a new life with the Phoenix. You're saying, I've been over and out, I've been in and out, I've been up and down, I've been all around, but I'm still the man, or I'm still the woman, I'm still the Empress, and I will create. From this transformation, I will create. This is what I'm saying. From this challenge, I will create. I will create a new opportunity. I'm in creation mode. Some of you have said no so that you could be able to create something new. The Empress talks about mother energy. So somebody here, you're thinking about your mother going into a new phase, or you are a mother going into a new phase in a relationship that has transformed. Okay, some of you are thinking about a major makeover, changing your appearance, changing something. Somebody here, you've got so much abundance come in now, you're thinking about revamping your style, revamping your home. Some of you here, you're thinking about some sort of treatments for, your peace of mind or your beauty. Okay. I also see, that your mind is a powerful creator. You also are aware that there were many times where you didn't use that energy intentionally or deliberately. And so I see a focus, a mental focus on being more intentional and deliberate with the way you use your mind. Now that there's a stronger understanding that you're always creating with it, there's more intentionality in the way you're doing that at this time. Okay, the Phoenix. The Phoenix is reborn through the fire, through whatever come what may. For a chance at loving you, I'll take it all the way. Okay, right down to the wire, even through the fire. Okay. So it's like, because I love myself enough, I'll go down to the wire. I'll go through the fire. I'll go through this whole transformation. Because of your worth and your value, you change your mind about something. Yeah, you change your mind about something. You're ready to change. You're ready to transform. You're ready for new. You'll be more powerful as you come out of this, and you're aware of that. So you're nurturing this new phase from a more empowered mentality that honors your value, your worth, your abundance, your prosperity, your health, your wealth, your beauty, baby. Yeah, let's see what's unfolding in front of you. You have the Eight of Swords and the keys on a ring. Well, I see you're getting your energy ready because you're ready for a breakthrough. Yeah, you're getting your energy ready. Eight of Swords is right now, it's very much looking like you feel you're ready to go through, and I see this Phoenix to burn these ropes of restriction off of you in regards to maybe one night stand energy, okay? Being strung along, having a decision to make, or making a specific decision. This decision is something that's coming out of your addressing the shadow aspects right now. So there's some shadow aspect that's coming up right now. And I see that your shadow aspect, I'm hearing this is your shadow aspect that's coming up right now, is this self-indulgence. There's this, do I deserve it energy? Is it okay for me to enjoy this energy? It looks like for somebody, there is an unconventional opportunity coming in that is going to unlock this restriction that you have self-imposed. Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction, but you've already got your Ace of Swords. Yeah, that it's okay for you to have fun. It's okay for you to enjoy this life. And, it's okay for you to have physical pleasure. Somebody here, that's been a big issue. Like, you think to be spiritual, you can't have no physical pleasure. Well, somebody here is going to free themselves from that very limiting thought. That's what I see. The opportunity is going to unfold in your experience for you to break free from that. For some, this could come up in a one-night stand energy. This could come up in a sudden opportunity for the enjoyment of the physical body, to enjoy your physical body. Yeah. But it's going to require you address those fears of pleasure, because whatever is presenting or whoever's presenting is not a threat. They're not dangerous to you. They can't harm you. They ain't going to do nothing. They're just different. They're just unique. This is because it's an alien. I would say that if this is a person that's presenting for you, this is a new person you haven't met before. This is a friendly. Okay. Let me see what you're doing in this. Let's go into your actions. What are you doing? You have the Six of Swords coming out with addiction. And I did say the word obsession, codependent, possession, controlling, has a block, restrict. What you're doing is this opportunity. So I see what you're doing is you're addressing obsessive issues and codependency issues, abandonment issues, right at this time. You will limit yourself in what you are able to experience, have, attain, see, do, and be. When you think that every experience, you have to take it forward with you all the way. No, the only thing that you're going to really take forward with you in this life is you. Others will come and go on your experience. There's an understanding of that. And somebody here, you're about to have an experience to help you really break through this codependency issue. Okay, the issue of having to possess someone. I even see that there's a person who's presenting in your experience who, they're attracted to your self-love energy. And because you're very focused on that, they could be trying to draw you into an experience that really doesn't entice you because you've confronted and done your shadow work. Some of you have done that. And as a result, because they can't tie you down, chain you with this idea that they need you or they want you or they desire you, well, that could create, a trigger for somebody else now to deal with their codependency and abandonment issues. I'm seeing, the more you heal your own codependency, obsessive, compulsive, abandonment issues, I'm seeing it like throwing a pebble in a still body of water, and it creates that ripple effect. Yeah. It's like for each one of us that heals our own shadow in regards to codependency and abandonment issues will trigger a spreading of that energy as a ripple effect, as a side effect consequence, because others won't be able to interact with you in that state. So now it's going to trigger in them. You're going to be triggering that in them. Now, what they may not be aware of it, and they may, but let's see what's going on in your environment, who or what. Two of Cups, I love you, coming out with the coffee cup, meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So what's coming up in your experiences here, there's somebody here who's saying, I love you. With the coffee cup, this is, somebody who, they want to have a coffee with you in the morning. They want to have a sleepover. They want to be there when you wake up. I'm hearing got to be there in the morning when she says hello to the world. So in your experience, there's somebody who loves you. They want to meet up with you. They could want to be there. Yet, is it you or them? Somebody here, there's I'm not going to make this something that is restrictive and tied down. Is there this awesome person who's presenting in love for you, but you got to make sure that you don't fall into the same codependent addictive patterns where you're like needing to constantly have this person in your experience, you know, and not wanting to bring up the obsessive energies in yourself again. You know, have you had that before where you're so obsessed with somebody, like that's your every waking thought, your every waking moment? That's all I think about is you. You're all I think about. Okay, well, if you're doing that, you know, you might want to look at that. You should have enough of your own you in your own life going on that you actually do have something else to think about from time to time, something else to do, your own thing to do. What do you know? I wonder what would happen with these codependency issues and traits if we all had, you know, something of our own to engage in that fulfills us, rather than looking to a person to constantly fulfill us. Somebody is presenting in the experience and they're looking at you like, oh, I love you, I want you. Okay, but you're looking at like, okay, have I truly moved on from my addictive energies? I see that you're doing the shadow work on yourself right now. As codependency issues comes up, the opportunity becomes obsessed again, comes up. You're looking at that. You're more aware of that now because you've done a lot to overcome it, which has opened up abundance in your life. So I'm hearing hitting the same space from a different head space. Same place from a different headspace. Let's look at your feelings. And we have the 7 of Wands and healthy choices. Yeah, so this is good. You recognize the opportunity to come up with fears and worries about accepting what you want, okay? And not allowing yourself to become obsessed about another in your experience, or to begin to feel codependent with another in your experience. And you're like, I'm just going to keep making healthy choices. I've come a long way in love and in life. And my self-love is everything. Self-care. I'm a happier person overall. And then I'm hearing the song from Marshmallow. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. So when the morning comes and we see what we become, when everything is revealed, you'll see what you become. So there's this experience that's going to show you what you've become. Boom. Let's see outcome energy. Princess of Cups. Oh, you're going to have your cup of coffee. You're going to have your cup of coffee. What else? Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So you're going to have your cup of coffee, okay? And as you're thinking about an attraction, about a fun, so there's a good news, a fun opportunity, okay? You're thinking about what you want. You have a sudden epiphany. You have a sudden epiphany. Let me see more. What's that sudden epiphany that you're having? Ace of Wands. And talking, interested, conversing more, awaiting message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So here's the thing. As you're thinking about what you want, and I hear you're thinking about how proud you are because you have not allowed yourself to become obsessed in this energy. It's because of your lighthearted approach to it. And you're recognizing like, this is an alien with no bomb. In other words, this is a friendly. Yes, I want it, but no, I don't have to obsess over it. Maybe it's going to be just one-time thing. Maybe it's going to be something that is progressive. Whatever it's going to be, I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, what you don't know is they actually are already developing feelings from you just from meeting you. Yes, you're going to hear information from this person. They're going to reach out. They're going to take the initiative to speak to you. It's like I'm hearing nonchalantness about it instead of obsessing over it. It's a very allowing energy. Yeah. So let's see what you can expect in your physical experience when this person reaches out. We have the Hangman. And with the Hangman, we have the sunglasses. So you're going to start having a different perspective. I'm seeing a different perspective over when this feeling comes up of codependency and obsessiveness. You're going to start having a different perspective of it. I hear you're tapping into how it is letting you know that something is actually available for you. Should you choose to accept it, it's available for you. But how making healthy choices and how you accept it changes your experience in it. Because if you had approached this, the epiphany you're seeing is if you approach this through the obsessive, oh my God, I can't wait till they call, waiting by the phone, checking your phone every 5 minutes to see if they message or something like that. That's the old way. And then it just didn't unfold. It just didn't happen. They didn't reach out, stuff like that. Now, as you're making healthier choices, just living your life and being happy, and well, it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm not going to put no restrictions on it. You're saying, I'm not going to put no restrictions on it. When you do that, you're seeing that things unfold differently because there's a more allowing, flowing energy happening here. When you open up the energy without deciding that you're going to restrict something or someone or yourself, there's a lot more allowing happening here. So I see that there's interactions with people coming up to help you understand the way. I hear healthier ways to address your own experience when you're presented with new people or new opportunities that you really desire. You're now learning how to address it in a more allowing, non-restrictive way that actually facilitates the flow of energy to bring it through, to materialize that shit on the physical plane. It's actually really beautiful what I'm seeing here. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Wheel of Fortune. And on the bottom of this deck, what do we have? The Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Yeah, this is something you've been working on for a long time. And this is a confirmation that you have leveled up in how you address connections with other people that present themselves when there's a connection, or connections with things that present themselves in your experience that you really want, when you really want something, you're addressing these things a lot differently now. But what's happening, like I said, is you're getting this sudden understanding, this sudden epiphany, this shocking awareness of, it's the nonchalant. I'm hearing nonchalant is the way to go. Like in this, it's like whatever it is, it's perfect. If I hear from them, great. If they show up, great. If they don't, great. No matter what, it's great. Let me just kick back and wait and see what's going to unfold for me. It's that kind of nonchalant mentality. You savor the moment while you have it, I hear. You savor the moment while you have it. And then, you allow it to pass. And why are we choking up right then and there? Let me get some coffee. Hold on. You savor the moment. You allow it to pass. When you realize what you're doing, it could get you all choked up. Like, whoa, really different here. Okay, so at the same time, you're using logic for problem solving. So what's happening is the logic in these interactions is being revealed to you that helps you to follow the energy in a more effective way. Because when this energy presents itself, where you have an opportunity to attain or do something that you really want to do, but you have this Eight of Swords, gestation time or a waiting period. There's a different way that you approach it from your mindset and from your emotional body that's leading to a more flowing, allowing energy for you. So this is like, for example, you hear about a job opportunity. Oh my God, I really want that job opportunity. In your past, you would completely obsess about it, right? But it wouldn't happen. And somewhere you learned that, you know what, no matter what happens in regards to this opportunity, I'm happy that I attracted it. Okay, whether they accept me or reject me, I have me. Okay, and that opens up your energy when you focus there. And boom, they accept you, they want you, you get the contract, you get the job, you get the deal. This is also looking like when you meet people. When you meet people and you think to yourself, "Ooh, I really like that person. I really want to see them again." You have a great conversation with this person. You allow yourself to indulge in that. And rather than sit up there and wait and obsess over when am I going to hear from them again and all that stuff, and begin to play out this whole experience in your mind, instead, you allow it to be what it is when it is, and you just keep moving forward, and you say, well, if it's meant to be, it'll come back to me, and that's what it's going to be. And that is changing up your experience. That's changing up your energy in this. And what's happening is as you're focused on you, it's like this other outside experiences, other people, they focus on you too. Yeah. And what you're starting to see now is the what you want wants you more than you want it energy. In other words, so if you met somebody or you found a job or some item that you want, that item, that job, that item wants to be in your possession, that person wants to be in your possession, or that job wants to be yours even more than you want it. And it's like the less you care and worry about it, the faster and easier it comes in. The bottom of the deck, the card coming out from the Shaman's Oracle. Mindful, groupthink, card number 40. Again, that's the second 40 we have. The first 40 was in Follow the Leader over here. Now it is mindful, groupthink. So interesting. So in that very nonchalant, you're tapping into the group think, the collective energy of everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me because everything is always working out for me. That's the energy you're tapping into, because you're not offering all this resistance on the table. Like, oh my God, I got to hear from them again. I need them. I need this. I hope they want me. I hope I'm good enough. And all that stuff is very resistant and disallowing energies. Those are actually restrictive energies that block, right? There's a strong realization of the less I care, the more they want me. Right? The less I care, the more they want me. And it's not that you don't have concern for these people and their well-being and stuff like that, but you're not focused on them. You're not obsessing on them. You're overcoming that. You're moving away from obsessing, because you've learned that obsession just leads you into depression. I heard obsession just leads you into depression. The only way it doesn't is when your obsession has to do with choosing the path of self-love and making healthy choices for yourself. At this point, you're obsessed with being happier, and that's empowering for you. So you're making this choice in being happier and doing what feels right for you. And as a result, you're seeing experiences come in that is showing you a different experience than what you have seen from similar situations in the past, because your response is different. You're realizing that, they come for a reason, for a season, for a lesson, for a blessing. It doesn't mean they're going to be here forever. And I don't always know what it is, regardless of what they say or how they present. I'm going to be fine anyway. Anything that's meant to be with me for more than a day will continue to find its way to me. Not chasing, not worrying. Yes, you're in an attractive energy with the Empress. The Empress does not chase. She attracts. She gives birth. It comes through her energy. So you're transforming. You're becoming more attractive and more of an attractant. And they're showing me pheromones. It's like the more you're in self-love, I wonder if there's any scientific evidence to confirm that the more you're in the energy of self-love, it's almost like the more potent your pheromones become. But they're showing me pheromones, and they're showing me the potency of your self-love makes you more attractive. You're attracting experiences that are going to show you a new perspective, that are going to reveal sudden change for you. Yeah, that's going to have you looking real different. And again, this could be triggering the hell out of another person in your experience, because they're like, well, how come everything is always working out for you? What are you doing? Oh my God, you're always fucking happy. Oh my God, you always land the job you want. You always have all the money. Like with all their, oh my God, they're like actually calling out for a higher perspective about things, whether they know it or not. That's what I'm hearing. Let's get a guidance card for you from the Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards. What do we have for the love and peace and happiness? Try here at this time. Yeah, so it's like pay attention to this experience and notice the similarities and the differences between a similar experience you had in the past, because this one is going very different than the one in the past, is what I hear. So from the Manifest Soulmate Oracle, it says, love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. And I was talking about that, I think, yesterday, how, I had some experiences and they're adding up. They are adding up quickly, and they're not just, in regards to these beautiful women that I'm meeting as I'm loving myself and realizing like I am the treasure. And then beautiful women with great conversation I meet randomly, but also in business, this is happening. And so that's the guidance. Like the more you're in self-love, I have learned, and you are learning, if you haven't already learned and are more applying, you're at different phases in this. But yes, the more you're focused on you, the more everything else is focused towards you. So you present as an alien with the bomb. I see this is your energy right now. In other words, you're different from the rest. You don't have no bomb. An alien with a bomb? No, an alien with no bomb. No bomb. You ain't here to hurt nobody. You ain't presenting no threats. You have a beautifully attractive energy, and they are drawn in. They are attracted. That job wants you. Then people want you. Why? Because you're focusing on that smile on your, got a big old smile, and it's black. It's grounded. It's a grounded. So you're grounded in your happiness. You're grounded in your happiness. You're making pure, powerful choices. You're walking in stable and grounded energy. One leg is red, one leg is black. Your actions that you take, the hands are black. Your actions that you take are grounded, okay, stable. The eyes have red in it. Your point of perspective is, I'm always blessed, safe, and protected. That's what I'm getting. Some of y'all, you'll be getting high. You blow the weed, man. The funky, wiggy weed. You've been smoking the reefers. Somebody definitely has. But the fact of the matter is, like, you have a whole different perspective. And as you're stable and grounded in your own happiness, in your pure positive energy, you're attracting others who they just can't help but be like obsessed with you. It's obsessed with you. Where you used to be the one being obsessed, now they're obsessed with you. You are making peace, moving away from problems, because you're not concerning yourself with something so much that you're allowing yourself to lower your vibration, or even ever get to the idea of thinking like, oh my God, if I don't get this opportunity, there'll never be another. No, that's not how it is. You know that there is always another opportunity for you. You know that different ones want you. At the same time, you're making choices to put on your plate in this buffet of life what you will actually enjoy. And you're not feeling bad about it. And anywhere where you have been feeling about it, somebody says, yeah, actually, I do feel bad. Okay, that's fine. But you're addressing that. What is the problem with my worthiness and deservability in this situation? Where can I show that myself that I am worthy and deserving to have the fulfillment for this physical pleasure, for this pleasing experience? That is what is definitely coming up here for someone. So let's see what your soul needs and what your body needs. We're going to use these Namaste cards again. I'm really enjoying working with these. I don't have a deck that I don't enjoy working with, but I really am enjoying having these. So let's see what we have for today's message, and then I'll get into your alpha and omega messages and any members' personal messages. What does your soul need at this time when you find this message with its timeless essence? What your soul needs. Give your mind a treat. And it just flipped itself in reverse right here in front of you on camera. It said you've been giving yourself a treat, giving your mind a treat. In other words, like I said, you've been focused on your value and your worth and your creation, your creative power, creating a more empowered life for yourself, a beautiful life for yourself, on your growth. You've been doing that is what this card is saying. That's why it flipped in reverse. But let me read it for you, what your soul needs today. Notice how sometimes you crave pizza and ice cream when your tummy wants something that it loves. You tend to give in and indulge it. Let your mind have a treat as well. Where do your thoughts drift to when you think of happiness? What is it that would put a huge smile on your face? Invoke those thoughts for 8 minutes. Let your mind fantasize. This exercise can release good hormones and have a positive effect on your body. We were talking about pheromones. Pheromones is a good hormone. It's a highly attractive hormone. So someone here, that's definitely coming up. Somebody is using pheromone treatments, perfumes, something like that. But I feel like it has the effect like pheromones do. Pheromones attract the opposite sex. Okay, they attract sexual attraction. Okay, but in this is talking about as you have chosen self-love and you've been very selective about what you're pondering, about what you're choosing to focus on, about what you accept, then what's happening in your experience is it's releasing good effects into your body, positive effect into your body, and good hormones into your body. That's what your soul wants. Your soul wants you to look at what is a treat for your indulgence mentally at this time. But they're confirming that you've been doing it, so keep doing that. All right. What does your body want from you at this time? What does your body want from you at this time? Most beneficial action for your body in this day that you find this reading, because somebody's going to get this reading 3 years, 4 months, and 10 days after it's recorded. If that's you, do me a favor and put something in the comments, because that's cool. What your body wants. Remember the things you are good at. Make a list of all the things that you're good at. If you need help, ask people close to you what they feel are your best characteristics. Ask people what talents they believe you to possess. The range of good things will start pouring in from small to large. As your list comes to a close, be amazed and grateful for all the things you have become proficient in. You have acquired much skill. Be thankful. Being grateful helps our body react in a positive way. All of a sudden, we can feel an overwhelming sense of abundance when we remember to be grateful for the things we have or are good at. This will help vanquish any feelings of stress. So what your body wants is remember all your accomplishments, what you're good at. Remember that you're successful. Remember that you are worthy and that you are capable and able. So that's what we have for that. We're going to go into your Alpha and Omega messages, and then I'll address whatever member questions are in the box. So, and shout out to the beautiful ones on the Wisdom app. 8 of action coming through. There's so much going on right now that may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. I did have a dream that I took a flight. I had a dream that I took a flight and I was hanging out in New Zealand, smoking some reefers on the rooftop of this really interesting place. Did you have a dream that you took a flight, that you traveled, that you went somewhere? You might have. Let's see what we have from the postcard from Spirit. Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take one step toward the gods and they will take 10 toward you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. All right. So this is what I have for the download today. And for personal answers, I'm going to use the Sambucas Tarot. And at this time, I only see one. Shout out to the beautiful Norma Jean for moderating. I see Michelle and Virginia. Trahib. And yeah, let's see what we have for Michelle has a question. Okay, and I see one for Virginia. All right, so Michelle, what does Spirit want me to know, please and thank you? What does Spirit want Michelle to know? What does Spirit want Michelle to know? Okay, the Hermit. Soul searching. Where is your happiness? 10 of Cups. Okay, King of Cups. Exercise emotional mastery. The Fool, because you're on a new journey. So focus on focus on the positive aspects that you're going to take forward with you. Stop allowing worries and doubts to plague your mind. I heard the word plague. Plague your mind. Yeah. And focus on, the fulfilling perspective because you're getting ready for a new level in this journey. That's what I have for you. Now, what's the general message for Virginia, please and thank you? Most powerful general message we have for Virginia. Virginia, the 7 of Swords is here. I heard for you, it's important to trust in the divine plan. Keep your strategy close to your chest. Don't lay all your cards out on the table. Let them motherfuckers guess, okay? They could be wondering. Let them wonder. You ain't got to tell everybody all your business. It's okay for you to keep certain things to yourself. You ain't got to tell everybody what you got going on. There is a strategy into this, and right now is a great time for you to be strategic. Yeah. If somebody wants to know your business, be vague in general. More vague and more general than these readings tend to be. Be very vague in general. And you don't have to divulge. I heard learn this phrase. I'm not really ready to talk about that right now. Or that's something I'm not willing to discuss right now. That's okay. You don't have to tell everybody your business. It's okay for you to keep certain shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell nobody. I don't give a fuck what they want to know. At the end of the day, that's up to you. And I feel like for you, there's somebody who wants to know some shit and you don't need to tell them a damn thing. Let them fucking wonder. It ain't none of their business. Some people need to get up out. They need to, their nose would look a lot better if they would leave it on their own damn face. That's what I heard. Because somebody is really nosy in your business. They need to put their nose out of your ass and into their face. That's what I heard. Okay, I don't like this person's energy. This person make me feel a little hood, a little ghetto, a little ratchet, a little bit gangster. Like my little gangster want to come out on this little bitch right here. Because I don't need to be being the big gangster. I feel like this is a little bitch. That the little gangster in me can handle this little bitch. I don't even need to bring out the OG big gangster on this bitch. Just a little gangster will handle her. That's all. And okay, so apparently it's a her. Or maybe it's just a him that acts like a little her. I don't know. This is what I got. And I'm going to get one for me. What's the most valuable guidance for me for today? What should I do with my day? Most valuable guidance for me with my day. The Knight of Coins. Slow it down. Ooh, watch out. Okay, so I need to slow it down. That makes sense because I had a whole 10-hour day yesterday. I worked 9 hours. It was a 10-hour day. I worked 9 hours. I had an hour off. Thank goodness I had time to eat. But yeah, today's the day to slow it down. I definitely had intended to do that. I got my rice water treatment in my hair right now. I'm about to go hop my butt in the shower, wash my hair, chill out, and enjoy the lavish luxury of my sofa today. So thank you for being here. And watch out for the little bitch. I'm just saying, watch out for the big OG too. Okay, anyways, this is what I have for you guys today. Until next time, my dear. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.